All right, guys, so welcome to part 3 of this how did that crazy marker reviews come to be. And again, as I said before, unfortunately, there will always be a big tragedy at the beginning of every Disney movie. So we had to find our villain, and we dove into why he was a villain, so on and so forth. But again, you guys know that I am a half glass full kind of guy, so let's get into the fun part, because luckily, the 3 children that my grandpa and grandma made ended up having pretty interesting and fun lives. So although it started off in a negative fashion, things progressed happily once, they were able to move out of the house and become their own people and live their own lives. So there was Cheetah, that was one of the 2 sisters, and she married a doctor, and he and her were able to have 2 wonderful children, which happened to be my cousins. And so we have Evil and Edo, and one of them turned out to work in finance. So hey, everything's hunky-dory there. And then the other one became owner of a studio, an epic studio, which is in Milan now, that deals with all kinds of music and musicians and stuff like that, recording. So, hey, all good in the end, like it started off not so good, but then things went forward very well. Yep. And then my other aunt, Zia Marilena, yes, she also ended up pretty well. She got married too, but she's probably the smartest person in our family. She really understands marriage. She got it. She understands marriage. So what she did was she was smart enough to marry someone and have separate houses and stuff like that. So they have this awesome relationship, and I think that that's probably the best way to go with it, is so that they both have their own personal spaces, their own houses. And if anything ever goes bad, or if they're not feeling it, feeling unhappy, everybody has their own space to go to, which I think is the best way to do marriage, in my opinion. So they were together as boyfriend and girlfriend for a very, very, very long time, and then so many years later, they're like, what the heck, things are going so well that we can get married together, and so they did, and are living happily. It's one of those happily ever after things, because they travel a lot and they have fun, and sometimes they'll write and I'll see the beautiful pictures that they take. So all in all, everything went well. So now we've talked about this, let's say, my father's side of the family, and I'm gonna do a series, obviously, that continuing on with this series, where I will talk about the other side of the family, which was a little bit less complicated, but also a little bit of a tragedy on that side as well. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks, guys.